Today we are finishing out April with our single barrel blinds. We've tried all three of them. Now we're going to blind them and pick out our favorites, so stick around. Hello, welcome to Port Folks. I'm Sean.
I am Seamus.
And we are doing our single barrel blinds for the month of April to finish it out. Like I said at the beginning, we've tried all these already over this month.
Yes.
And now we're going to blind them, get the tags out of the way, get the price points out of the way, hopefully, and see which one we like the most.
Right.
So we've got them poured. They're all numbered, 1, 2, 3. And we've got them mixed around.
Right.
So.
We don't know which one's which.
Yes.
So, we'll give this a whirl. I mean, well, yeah. I don't want to say too much because I think it's going to be easy, but I've said that before and I've been burned. So, What do I know? Right. I know nothing. Any given day, any of these could be great. Again, $40. This was, I think, This was the most inexpensive. It was like $30. This was maybe 35.
Okay.
Maybe like closer to 40. This might have been 30 to 35. This one was 80.
Right.
And that was on sale. It was normally 150.
Right.
So, you know. Anyway. And I think I liked them all, pretty much. I really liked the Evan Williams. Mm-hmm. And then the Jim Beam, sorry. Sorry, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Didn't mean to call you Jack. Had a little bit more of a bite that, kind of put me off just a little bit, but not to the point where I wouldn't drink it, you know. And then, of course, Buffalo Trace E.H. Taylor.
Right.
Super sweet, a little more sweet than this. I thought these ones were pretty close. And smoothness and just flavor profile was really close.
Yeah.
This one had a little bit more heat because of the proof. This one was a little bit less because it's only 86.6.
Right.
This one's higher, got 108. So it's all over the board here.
Oh, yeah.
So, all right.
Okay.
What else? That's it. Ready to taste these and check them out?
Yeah.
I want to nose them first and then...
Yeah, I'll nose them all. And then
Okay. Left to right?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Very chocolatey.
Chocolatey, really?
Yeah. This is the first thing I'm getting, like a cocoa. That's so weird.
It's hard to compare it because I haven't had smelled the others yet. But,
Right.
But yeah, I mean, that's... The nose to me is I'm not getting a huge astringency, which I got with a couple of these, but could have worn off. I don't know. All right, number 2.
Okay.
Ooh, wow. That one's like fruity.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's got like a pear or fruit, some kind of different fruit, not like apricot or...
Yeah.
It's kind of gone now. But
okay.
The first whiff was like, whoa, that's different.
Getting sort of a dried fruit.
It's almost like used to drive through Gilroy in the Bay Area of California.
Oh, okay.
And Gilroy is a very agricultural town.
Okay.
And a lot of fruits and vegetables, and the fruit packing plants are down there.
Okay.
And you drive through there, and you get kind of that I don't want to say rotting fruit, but fruit in the heat,
Right.
kind of smell, and that's kind of what I got there. That was that fruit in the heat kind of smell. It's not rotten, but
Right,
it's
not
just,
in a bad way.
but it's like heated. It's,
Gotcha.
You know, a little bit of cook in there, but not cooking. It's like it's sitting out
okay.
kind of smell. That used to have because there's a lot of canning and producing down there.
Okay.
So anyway, that's what that reminded me of. All right, number 3. Wow, that's a lot. That's close to number 2 there. I'm getting the same kind of vibe. I'm gonna go through the nose again.
I'm getting a spicier
Really?
bit on the nose.
I get a very oaky, sweet bourbon smell on this one. I get fruit and fruit on these two. Kind of a little funk in a way.
Mm.
Oh gosh. Well, this doesn't help. Ready to taste them?
Yes.
All right. Number one. Now I got the bite on the front
Yeah.
end of that one.
Yeah.
And that leads me to think of one
Okay.
of those.
Oh.
Shoot, the second one was too smooth.
That was weird. Got like a toothpaste feel for a second there.
Okay.
Kind of minty.
Minty.
That was weird.
Minty fresh.
Yeah.
Aqua fresh.
Yeah. Interesting.
All right. Okay. We got a number two.
Yeah.
That was smooth. Smooth up front, no bite. Not a lot of heat in the back either. For me.
What's up?
What'd you get?
For me, there was some heat in the very back,
Mm-hmm.
but other than that, it was smooth.
I may get a little heat, but it's not like this. Oh wow!
Mm-hmm.
It's just this kind of little warmth. Mm-hmm. But they're all. I mean, that's whiskey. I mean, so far, I think I know, based on what I've tasted so far, but I have to do number three before I make a final decision.
Okay.
To me, it's not very proofy.
Okay.
Hint, hint, hint.
Sure. I have ideas of what 1 and 2 could be, but
Yeah, I think number one had a little bit more heat on it and a little bit more proof on it
okay.
with the bite.
Uh-huh.
No bite, not so proofy. Let's see what number three does.
Okay.
Oh, dang. See, smooth up front, a little bit more heat on the back.
Yeah.
Little heat. Not a lot, though. Dang it. See, it's not as cut and dry as I thought it would be.
No.
Right? Do any of these like wow you like over the other two?
Um.
Do you have one that you like totally prefer?
Let me go through them again.
Okay. All right. Well, I think I know, but I don't know.
Right.
I'm scared. All right. I'm gonna call it just what I think right now. I'll tell you what I think right now.
Right.
I'm thinking this is Jim Beam.
Okay.
I'm thinking this is Evan Williams, and I think this is E.H. Taylor.
Okay.
The Evan Williams and E.H. Taylor are very similar, which I thought was going to happen based on the tastings over the month. I feel like I'm getting a little bit more heat on this one at the end, which is the proof of the 100 versus the 86 on this one. And this one's got that bite that I had on Jim Beam. So that's where I'm at now. I want to go through them again, though, before I lock it in.
For sure.
That's where I'm at. Well, how about you? Where are you at?
Okay. I think that it at the moment it's Evan Williams,
Oh, wow.
E.H. Taylor, Bean.
Okay, so we're completely different.
Completely different.
Completely
yes.
different. So one of it, we're either both 100% wrong or one of us is 100% wrong. Because we could still both be 100% wrong.
Yes, it's probably more likely that we're both
Right.
completely wrong.
Right. All right, I'm going to...
Run through
Which
them
one did
again.
you think this one is again?
I believe this one's Evan.
You think this one's
Williams.
Evan, really?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. That's got some heat. It's got some heat on the back. It's got that. It's not as enjoyable, which I had on Beam.
Okay.
Okay, that's me. That's fine. You can do it. Maybe we're completely off too. I don't know. I like number 2. I like 2 better than 1. Ooh, man, I kind of like 3 better than. See, I like 3 better than 2, and I think this is a E.H. Taylor. I get that little bit of peppery
Yeah.
on this one here. I just got it on that one.
Yep.
Granted, we did take a slight break here.
Right.
I'm telling you kind of what's going on. Being honest with you people out in front, out there, YouTube land, and Rumble land. See us on Rumble.
Yes,
Check us out
please.
on Rumble, please. Rumble. Anyway, yeah, this has that little bit of peppery spice.
Yes.
I'm totally thinking this is
Coming back, I think I must have gotten them mixed up.
Okay.
So yeah, I think this one's E.H. Taylor. I think this one's Evan, and this
Yeah.
one must be Beam.
And that's what I think too.
Okay.
So I'm in the same.
So now we completely agree.
Yeah.
Since
Because this
I
one
switched
is
over to yours,
light, good tasting, easy to drink.
but the proof isn't there.
But the proof isn't there.
Yeah.
This one's got that bite, proofiness.
And it's got an oakiness to it.
Right. It's just kind of overly. And then this one has that little peppery
Yeah.
E.H. Taylor spice.
Oh yeah.
And this is the one I like the best, actually. I mean, I do like number 3 the best.
I do as well.
Okay. I'm locking it in. Locked in. So, Beam, Evan Williams, E.H. Taylor. You? Finish up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Beam, Evan.
Okay.
E.H. Taylor.
So we think this is number 1. This is number 3.
Right.
And this is number 2.
Yeah.
All right. So let's start with this one here. Look and see what it is. Ready? Go. Oh, crap.
Oh crap. Happens every single time. So confident going into it.
I know.
It's crazy.
So that little bite is the pepper.
Yeah, to me, this one was the oakiest. That's surprising.
See, now it tastes completely different.
Oh, yep. Knowing about the tag, it's completely
Knowing the
different.
tag, you can place it, taste it different.
So the one that we thought was Beam was actually E.H. Taylor.
Holy mackerel. If I thought Beam was the best, that's horrible. I mean, because
Well-
it was not my favorite
Right, right.
through the whole month. I mean, it was not.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's check this one. I think this one is Evan Williams.
Same.
Number 3?
It is.
Number 3, yep.
Yeah. That means that we like Beam the most. That one had like a peppery start to it, which I
Yeah.
remember off of this one.
Did you originally think that was Beam? And you switched it?
I think so.
Yeah. See, you called it at
I
first.
don't know.
You might have called it the first time.
I can't remember.
Then you switched it to mine.
Right.
That's your mistake.
Yeah.
Following me. Man. Oh my gosh. See. Well, I mean, I like them all.
Yeah.
I do like them all, of course. But yeah, this one was hitting for me today.
Yeah.
And can't believe it's Beam.
Yeah. This is why we do the blinds.
That's right.
Because as much as I would have loved to have been able to pick out E.H. Taylor, because it's the more fancy choice.
Expensive, nicer, like posh,
Right.
whatever you want to call it, you know.
One thing that I've noticed with the blinds is that when you put bottles up against each other, it brings out weaknesses and strengths.
Right.
So
you're right.
testing them next side by side, I'm surprised that Beam is something that we would both choose because I remember it being super oaky, which I'm not a fan of.
No.
So I assumed if I didn't pick E.H. Taylor, it would have been Evan Williams.
Oh wow.
But in this case, we both picked Beam.
And I was the same way. I thought for sure I like these two better, and it was kind of a toss-up, but of course this one with the proofiness.
Of course.
Excuse me. Wow. A little bit better. And yet, that was the one I liked the least.
Right.
Was that one.
Yeah.
Well, that'll save me some money.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have to go buy Eagle Eat Sailor Single Barrel again, I guess. Whatever. This one was hard to find, actually. I mean, this one was hard to find. This one was a little easier to find. And this one was, I mean, it was just waiting for the right price, really. We had several other single barrels lined up, but this one kind of worked out just with that special that I was able to find, so.
Yeah.
Wow.
That that is way more peppery than I remember.
Right.
The pepper is what I was going off of
Right.
to assume
That was it too. I was
Taylor, but
that was it. I was like, oh man, that has that little bit of oomph.
yeah. I think
Oh man, I can't believe it. Whatever. Anyway, they're all good. They're all good. They're all worth it, I think. This one's worth it at $80.
yeah, at $80, sure.
I have a hard time spending more than $100
Yeah.
for a bottle.
Yeah.
I really do.
As good as this one is, I would take like Wild Turkey Rye 101
Oh yeah.
over that.
Well, yeah, you're a rye fan, so I mean,
Sure, yeah.
and that's $20.
But also, like, would you take like early times
Oh yeah,
over this?
I think so. I think so.
So it
Well,
depends
I
on
know.
your-
I know. I would pick Heaven Hill, which is only $50.
Right.
Over this.
Exactly.
Well, I took it over the other one.
Sure, okay.
The small batch. So.
Right. It depends on your palate, obviously.
Right.
So, with the Buffalo Trace stuff, it's quite expensive. So.
See, once you know, you know,
Right.
and then it like makes sense.
Right.
It does make sense after you know.
Yes.
But when you don't know, when it's blind, it's very hard to tell.
Yeah.
It is. Well, there you go. Once again, we've proved that we know nothing.
Yes.
So I don't know why you're watching.
Yeah.
No, sorry. Please continue to like and subscribe,
Yes.
and hope you enjoy this content. Let us know what you think. Wow.
Yep.
Jim Beam single barrel. Who knew?
Yeah.
Who knew we'd pick that one?
All right. Was it this one?
Number 3. That
Yes.
was it.
Yes.
Which was number 1.
This is number 1. Yes.
Jim Beam.
All right. So, with that, it looks like Jim Beam, the only screw top bottle, won our April single barrel
We are cheap.
blinds. Yes. Cheers to Beam.
Yeah.
They're doing some awesome stuff, apparently.
There you go.
Please like and subscribe. Let us know what you think if you've tried any of these. If you've gone down the line of Beam products or Buffalo products or Evan Williams. Let us know what you think of what you've tried. We'd love to hear from you. Check us out on Rumble if you're not watching there already. So we'll have a link to this video on Rumble if you would rather watch there. That would be great.
That'd be great.
And until next time, Shlanta, to your health. We'll see you later.
See ya.